Welcome back to the King Film Sports March Madness Marathon, and let's get into it with the easiest paths to the Final Four ever. And how this works is I'm going to be counting the number of seed points a team played with each point. Say a 15 seed is 15, a 16 seed is 16, and so on. So I will be adding all of these up for a team, and the team with the most has the easiest path to the Final Four. You guys will see how this works when we get into it. And what other stipulation that I will bring into effect later is the team does not actually have to make the Final Four. All they have to do is make the Elite Eight, because then they had a chance to get to the Final Four, and obviously they choked in their path, but the path was already set out for them. So let's get right into it with 2008 Kansas. They had a total of 46 seed points, and there is not really a tie for this spot, so they are in sole possession of this sixth place spot. So in the round of 64, they played a number 16 seed, as all number 1 seeds do. It was Portland State here. Round of 32, they played number 8 UNLV, so this could have been a little bit better for them if they played the 9 seed. Sweet 16, they beat number 12 Villanova. And then in the Elite Eight, they beat another double-digit seed in Davidson. The result was that they ended up winning the championship over Memphis. So Kansas is now number 6 with 46 seed points. Number 5 is a tie, and we will start with the earlier of the teams is 1990 UNLV. 47 seed points total. They beat number 16 Arkansas Little Rock in the first round. Next round, they beat number 8 Ohio State. So again, they could have gotten luckier here. They were able to beat number 12 Ball State in the Sweet 16, and then in the Elite 8, they beat Loyola Marymount, number 11 seed. So they got a little bit luckier than Kansas there with the number 11 seed instead of the number 10, but could have gotten luckier with a 9 instead of an 8. We might see that path later. The result for them, in the end, they were able to beat Duke in the championship game. Then the next year, we had another easy path also tied for 4th, 1991 UNC. They beat Northeastern, number 16 seed in the first round, number 9 Villanova in the second round, so they got a little lucky with that one. Then they were able to beat number 12 seed Eastern Michigan, but here's where they got unlucky with beating only a 10 seed. I say only, although that's a great seed to play in the Elite Eight instead of this 11 seed that we've seen before. Their result, they lost to Kansas in the next round in the Final Four. So now we move into the three-way tie, and we'll start with 2001 Michigan State. 48 seed points. They beat number 16 Alabama State, and they beat number 9 Fresno State in the second round, so they get lucky in that 8-9 matchup. Beat number 12 Gonzaga. We haven't seen a number 13 involve themselves yet in these path. Elite 8, they beat number 11 Temple, so they get lucky with the 11 seed instead of the 10 and the 9 instead of the 8. Their result, they lost to Arizona in the Final Four. Next in the tie for first, we have a recent one with a 2 seed this time in Houston. They played number 15 Cleveland State in the first round. In the second round, they got the lucky nod in 10-7 matchup playing Rutgers, as opposed to 7 seed Clemson. Then in the third round, they were lucky enough to get to play a hot Syracuse team at the number 11 seed. Were able to cruise there, and then they got to play the lowest seed that I've seen out of this video in the Elite Eight, number 12 seed Oregon State. They cruised to that one, but got smoked in the national semifinal against Baylor. And the final team, just by virtue of the tiebreaker of who they would have played in the Final Four, although they didn't get there, this is where I use that rule that I stated previously. 2011 Kansas. They knocked off Boston University, a 16 seed in the first round. Illinois, a 9 seed in the second round. Richmond, a 12 seed in the third round in the Sweet 16. And then all they had to do to get to the Final Four was beat 11 seed VCU to tie that 48-point mark. They did not. They lost to VCU, but who would they have played in the national semifinal? Yes, an 8 seed Butler team that ended up going to the Final. I can't even imagine an 8-11 matchup in the Final Four these days. And if they won that, they would have played 3 seed UConn, so not even a top 2 seed. Their whole path for Kansas, that had to have been the easiest path, but they weren't even able to fully take advantage. Thank you for watching. Please comment if there were any paths that I missed, or perhaps even any potential paths where teams did not take full advantage? Be sure to comment them down below. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more college basketball March Madness content this month.